Well, hello there, beautiful people. It's me, Jazzy Mac, and today we have so many work from home opportunities. When I tell you I have something for literally everyone, I've got part-time, I've got full-time, I have overnights, I've got freaking no phones. Like, I have some of everything. And listen, if you've been following my channel, you know, yesterday we talked about roles with companies like Netflix. I went over some roles that they had at Netflix, and we also talked about roles that they had at TikTok. We got into some of those roles as well. And yes, I've already done the resumes for all of you. When it comes to every role that we discuss on this channel, I always create the resumes for you. And those are down below in the description box if you need them. So if you want to go back and look at yesterday's video, you can check that out. But today we are going to be talking all about Vimeo. And as a bonus, I wanted to include a couple of extra roles for you guys as well, because some people just want like extra, side job sort of money, like, something that doesn't require a bunch of experience. So I have that. And I want to get started with that as well. Of course, we're going to hop in the American Express. Like, we're not going to forget about American Express because it's a really cool job. But I'm going to save American Express for last because I want to show you some of these other opportunities that we actually have available for us as well. So before I get into those opportunities, I have to do my shout outs real quick because y'all work hard and y'all deserve to be acknowledged. Okay. So Miss K Monique said, "Hey Jazzy, I used one of your resume templates to update my husband's resume for a non-work from home position. And I'm proud to report he starts his new role June 5th. Congratulations." Listen, I told y'all not everybody wants to work from home. Some people are like, "Listen, bruh, I've been at home for 2 years. I'm ready to get up out of here." Okay. So congratulations to your husband. I cannot wait to hear your praise report soon. And then Miss Oleander Love said, "Hi, Jazzy. I found your channel a few weeks ago. Thank you so much for your resume and your cover letter templates. I didn't get a job that was advertised on your channel, but I did land my dream job with another pending offer for a role that starts at $80,000. Your templates helped me structure my managing experience in a way that genuinely impressed hiring managers. I ended my subscription today since it's my first day at my new job, but I wanted to comment to let you know that I appreciate the work you do." Listen, if you got a job and if you got multiple job offers, the subscription has served its purpose. Okay. Like, that's nothing to feel bad about. Once you get that job and you say, "Hey, I cancel," it is totally okay, because guess what? That's what the subscription is there for. It's for you until you get a job. So some people like to just continue the subscription because they like to have the access to all the different jobs as they come about. But listen, girl, I am proud of you. $80,000 is a lot of freaking money. So Jazzy is so proud of you. I am just so excited for your success. I'm just excited. And then Miss Cassie said, "I want to say, even though I didn't get a work from home job that you posted, I did land a job as a project manager with a major company using your tips and gems. I thank you for everything you do. You gave me the confidence to step back into my career. I'm still going to apply for these roles. I start my new job March 27th. This was one that I overlooked somehow. So I apologize for overlooking this. But Cassie, we're so excited for you. Again, these jobs that I show you, these are like just hot leads, but you should very well be taking the resume templates and using them for jobs in other places. Like, don't just stop with what you see on YouTube. Okay. And of course, with my resume subscription, I do send secret jobs, but I'm so proud of you all. Like, this literally makes my day. So just thank you so much for like giving me this information and saying like, I use your templates and now you got this job. Like, that literally warms my heart. And then Loyal to Tech got hired with Apple. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the Apple job back when I did that video, but a bunch of people actually got hired with Apple. So congratulations to all of you. Miss Gabrielle said, "Hi, Jazzy. I've been a silent supporter for a while and just wanted to say that I applied for Williams-Sonoma part-time position and I got the job. I start June 5th. This works well for those who are college students. Thank you so much." Congratulations to you, beautiful. I'm so freaking excited for you. And yes, Williams-Sonoma hires offers full-time as well as part-time. And yes, they are great for college students, like, or just people that want a second job. Like, I loved it when I worked there. And then, hey, Jazzy, I've been watching your videos for a while. After diligently applying for several roles and almost losing faith, I was offered a position as a Medicare benefit advisor with Allstate. I start June 22nd, 2023. I also led an interview with Cigna, which is to say, don't give up. There are opportunities available. Listen, y'all are going to make me cry. I'm so happy. Like, when you tell me you're getting multiple roles, like, it's just amazing. It just makes my heart so happy. And then Heather also got a job at Williams-Sonoma. She said she got the offer this morning. She applied for Chick-fil-A, didn't get the position. No big deal, because I'm grateful for the information. And I start on June 5th. So she's actually going to be starting with Gabrielle. So congratulations to all of you. Like, it's a whole lot more of you all. Another Gabrielle applied for United Health Group, got the interview and came back with an update saying, thank you. I start my training classes on April 10th. For some reason, I had overlooked this, like when she first said it. So I apologize. Sometimes YouTube buries your comments and I just don't see them. So I apologize. So congratulations to all you amazing people. I am literally so excited for all of you. Like, y'all just make my day with this. So let's get into this American Express opportunity. Then I'm going to kind of show you some of the other opportunities that we have. But the first one that we're going to get into is going to be the after hours travel counselor. And if you look closely, it says working nights, weekends, or holidays. So a lot of people in the United States and Canada have been saying, Jazzy, I need something for after work. I need something for, when the kids come home. This has the most flexible schedule that I've come across in a while, because they give you the option of working nights, weekends, just those odd hours. And that's not something you're going to see commonly. So if you want to work full time, but you want it to be like a second shift or a third shift position, or you just want to like work Saturdays and Sundays, you can absolutely do that. So what are you going to do in a typical day? It says you're going to operate mainly in the evenings and overnight weekdays, possibly weekend shifts, blah, blah, blah. But you're going to advise and arrange travel for corporate business customers. So you're not talking to people about their credit card balances or anything like that. You're basically talking about the people that have an Amex card. These are business card holders that are trying to book travel through Amex. Amex also has like a partnership with Delta Airlines. So you might come across a customer that's like, hey, I have questions about like my points or, something like that. So you're going to conduct analysis on travel options, just to say, hey, this is what may be available for you based on if you want to travel by air, if you want to travel by road, if you want to travel by rail system, here's what we have. Now, if you were going to apply for American Express, one of the things that would significantly help your chances of getting hired is going to be listing out Sabre experience. If you don't know what Sabre is, it's a software that they use. They will train you on it. So if you don't have the experience, don't worry, because here it says training will be provided. But what I want you to understand is like Sabre is like one of their big systems that Amex uses. So I think that's just worth like a Google search for you to just kind of brush up on it. Not saying like that's going to magically get you the job, but I'm just saying it's going to boost your chances of getting it. Okay. So in addition to this, it says you might spend some time talking about a travel policy, letting people know what policies are, things of that nature. Okay. Again, this is going to be very beginner friendly. They train you. It is, it's not like a contact center sort of job. You're a travel advisor. And trust me, when you get American Express on your resume, you can take that to Delta, you can take it to Marriott. And I don't mean as like a travel rep. I mean as like a six-figure sales rep or a business development person or a business analyst. Like, these are literally this is a stepping stone. If you use it correctly, Amex can be your stepping stone that literally changes your life and your career. So that's going to be the first opportunity that we have. Now, this is going to pay up to $29 per hour. Again, this is more of an entry level role. So they're going to pay something that is in alignment with that experience. Okay. What's cool is you do get the annual performance bonus. And that is based on like how much you earn as well as how well you perform. But they got all sorts of other benefits. Like Amex is just, it's an amazing company to work for. Okay. Now there is another role called the VIP travel counselor. Okay. It's going to be similar in the role that we just talked about, but it's going to be for like their VIP little clientele. Okay. So not necessarily business people, but people that are booking what's considered the VIP travel experience. Okay. So again, going to be very similar to what we talked about, except you're going to be talking to like C-level, like executive people. So maybe CEOs, or it could be like a CFO of a company, things of that nature. This could be a phone job. It can also be email or chat support. So I would ask the recruiter if there is, the opportunity to work exclusively on phones or to work exclusively on email, depending on what you like. Because some people like to be on the phones. They say it makes a day go by faster. So definitely make sure you ask a recruiter about that. Now, if you've got any sort of reservations experience, you've ever worked at like a Marriott, you've ever done any type of reservations in general, or you've done ticketing, obviously that's going to be something great for you when it relates to this, the job that we're talking about here. So GBT, by the way, means global business travel, just in case anybody was wondering. Again, this is more of a beginner, lower level role, entry level. So it's going to pay up to $29 per hour. And yes, it's all done virtually from home for this position. Okay. So now let's get back into the Vimeo position, because we talked about Vimeo and a lot of you have probably like seen these types of videos, but you didn't, or maybe you didn't pay attention to it. But they are a video platform. So they provide video software, kind of similar to like how YouTube is out there, but they're like a little bit smaller of a startup. But the position that they have, this one is going to be for a support specialist role. It is going to be no phones. Okay. I know a lot of people still are like, no, I don't want to talk on phones. So it's okay. But I do want to point out that it says your daytime shift is going to be Sunday through Thursday or a Tuesday through Saturday shift. Okay. In general, it's 5 days, but it's going to be one of these days, or one of these shifts rather. So the customer support team is searching for someone to help oversee the efforts as a support specialist too. The ideal candidate thrives in a fast-paced environment, and you're going to report to the customer support manager. Okay, but what are we going to be doing, Jazzy? Okay, I'm so glad you asked me that. So you're going to deliver high-quality, timely responses to support tickets. Now, we've talked about like using Zendesk and using Remedy as like your ticketing system. So you're going to be receiving incoming tickets related to troubleshooting live product area, which could be the Vimeo Live or live streaming, or maybe somebody sends in a ticket about wanting to do a webinar on Vimeo and they're like, hey, I can't get connected. What's happening? So I love those types of jobs that offer ticketing, simply because you can kind of do it at your own pace. Like, yeah, there are SLAs that you have to adhere to, but it's not like a high stress sort of thing. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to escalate this ticket to somebody else and then I'm going to work on the next ticket. So that's what I love about these types of jobs. So you're going to collaborate with your support teammates, maybe contribute to documentation or processes or workflows, things of that nature, and run point on outages or other severe issues. So if a customer is like, hey, the website's down, it's not working, then that would be something you would update or tell the support team so that they can work on those things. So what they're saying is have 2 years of customer service or support experience. Not that it needs to be like where you're directly talking to customers. If it was more of like a service desk or chat support, that's great as well. It's a 24/7 environment, just to throw that out there. You may, again, be doing stuff via tickets or it could be via chat support. So you're going to just have to ask the recruiter where they intend to place you, or, where you might feel most comfortable. So again, Zendesk is going to be a huge plus in this situation. So 54 to 77,000, pretty darn good. Okay. I want you to understand that although it has like these locations for New York, like that's the targeted salary range for New York, this is a fully remote role that can be done anywhere located in the US. Okay. So that can be done anywhere. And for all the New York people, like this one's going to like definitely work in your favor. Okay. So if you've ever wanted to know if there's something out there for New York, here it is. So resumes are already done for you. This is going to be nationwide. Now, some of the other opportunities that are still available out there are going to be for United Health Group. We definitely talked about United Health Group yesterday. There was a senior billing representative role. Again, you can do this job anywhere within the US. Okay. California included. And in addition to this is going to be more of an 8 to 5 job. Okay. Just putting that out there. And the pay is going to be up to $36 per hour based on your experience, and just based on how well you can articulate what you know. So this is again going to be for billing support. A lot of you have worked in billing before, or a lot of you have worked in like a role as a cashier. So you're used to handling numbers and interacting with people. So this isn't going to be anything too crazy, just people that want to pay their bill. Okay. If you've got some Citrix experience or Allscripts experience, that's great. It's a preferred qualification, but it is not like a requirement. So as they say here, like you can have a high school diploma or a GED with the equivalent working experience. And the work experience they're looking for is somebody that's worked in an office or just in customer service using phones or a computer. Okay. So that is pretty much going to do it. Don't forget that Sedgwick still has like the bilingual Spanish positions for those customer service reps. And they've also got the part-time entry-level positions. And a lot of people have been getting hired at Sedgwick, just saying. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. Yes, they train you. Yes, they provide the equipment for you. This is definitely a job that is going to look great on your resume because it's a global company. Like it's a very well-known company. So this is a job that I would not sleep on. I think it's great for people that have gaps in their resumes, or, people say, well, hey, Jazzy, I'm retired now. What's out there for people that are retired or people over the age of 40? Like what's out there? And like, this is going to be one of those jobs that I would say you could work at for a very long time. Like people literally retire from Sedgwick because it's such a good company. So that is pretty much what we have today, folks. Like I've totally enjoyed all of your success stories. Like I need to hear people applying to TikTok. Okay. I didn't do that resume for nothing. I need some people that are going to say, listen, Jazzy, I want to go back in the office. I applied for those TikTok roles because TikTok literally has like global offices. Like they've got offices in LA. There's offices like in Japan and like Amsterdam, like they're everywhere. So make sure you're not letting these opportunities pass you by. Okay. Now, congratulations to everyone that has gotten a job or landed an interview. And if you haven't, remember your time is coming. Okay. Don't be discouraged. We all have a time and a season for when we experience these beautiful successes in life. So don't ever be discouraged. Always clap for other people. It's how you get your blessings. And let me know if you have any sort of questions down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and say hello in the comments. Like, don't just come here lurking, like say hello. Okay. Until the next time, people, I will see you in the next video. Bye.